With only 10 days left until the launch of Black Ops 7, you know, today we're going to break it down about this Season 1 stuff, what to expect at launch, and this whole rumor about it actually coming out early, okay? So, on screen you'll see they've actually updated the Season 1 stuff, and you get to see playable at launch and the other stuff. So, now we have Slayjacked, which is going to be like a Christmas holiday themed of Christmas on Hijacked. So that's going to be kind of cool, I suppose, to play. It's going back to that whole sort of themed stuff they usually do over the last 5, 6 years, 10 years, whatever. So that's going to be interesting. Obviously, we've got Standoff and Meltdown, Nuketown 2025, things like that. So that is obviously cool. But let's quickly just get into this situation about, or is the game launching early, okay? Because I've seen so many people talking about this over the last week, and I haven't had the time to make a video on it, so I'm going to get into it, okay? Here's the first thing. So even Ghost of Hope has said the same thing, where he's been saying he's seen people talking about all these people saying, oh, the new COD's coming out, and there's articles that say you get early access. Now, from the information I've seen, if it is early access, it's campaign. Now, that isn't confirmed, don't take my word on that, I'm just going off what people are saying who are credible sources, so that could also not be the case. However, from what it looks like, it is just going to launch on the 14th, and that is going to be that, the full game will release on the 14th with everything. But, I mean, I said this earlier, didn't I, where earlier in the year, a few months back, that I said if they were going to release it early, it would be purely down to the pressure that Battlefield put on them. I don't think they were going to. I didn't think they were going to then. I still don't think they're going to now. So I think 10 days from now we'll get the game. That's just how I think it's going to be. And I mean, that's not a problem. I'd rather them take their time. We all know this. They fucking rush the shit out of the games over the last like 5, 6, 7, 8 years, 10 years, whatever it is. And we need some actual time for the game to. I mean, look, it's got a lot of potential, there's a lot of things, but we need the game to play right and feel good and not be broken on launch like the rest of them have been for at least since 2019, right? But this is a little side note I want to talk about. So Ghost Vote put another picture on, and this is him talking about what the Treyarch post on Twitter was, which is the prestigious 1 to 4 icons. And I did cover this a little bit in one of my videos the other day, but I did say Prestige 1 wasn't great, Prestige 3 was good, but it's nice to see these are definitely, they don't look AI generated. This is what you know, Ghost of Hope said, and I completely agree. I mean, obviously I do professional Photoshop and stuff, and I was a professional graphics designer for years, and I've also worked with AI as well and seen that stuff. So yeah, I would agree. I don't think it's AI, just purely for the detail. AI tends to struggle to have high definition and high quality, as you've seen with Black Ops 6. Some of the stuff they did was terrible. This looked pretty good. I mean, I don't mind the 4th emblem, actually. That's quite cool. 3 and 4 is good. Number 1 and 2, not really my cup of tea, but it'll be interesting to see what other emblems we get and prestige logos and stuff. So I'm curious to see what the Master one looks like. I always liked the Black Ops 2 one. I was always a really big fan of the Prestige Master on that. But it's going to be interesting. But yes, it's nice to see that they haven't gone with AI slop from what it looks like. So, only positives there. We can't really go and say anything bad regarding that, apart from obviously, yeah, they may not look great. But, I mean, I'd rather them not look as good and it be not AI than, you know, it actually just be completely terrible looking AI where it doesn't even look slightly believable. So, yeah, that's where my head's at regarding that. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think of the Prestige logos? Is it something that you think looks good? Is it something you think looks bad? Are you a bit disappointed? Are you excited? Well, let me know your verdict in the comments below. I'm interested to see where everyone's head's at regarding that, because I know it has been a talking point about last year. In my opinion, the only good thing Black Ops 6 did was the Prestige system, where each Prestiges had their own theme of other COD games and Treyarch games. So that's kind of, you know, the only thing I took from Black Ops 6 that was good. So it's nice to see we're getting that same system, but with not generated AI generated stuff. So, yeah, in my opinion, win-win. Last thing I want to talk about real quick. So, people have been talking about, is Black Ops 7 really going to have done enough to get people back, right? In my opinion, I think there has been enough done right now to save themselves. Not to bring everyone back, but to save themselves from completely going in the bin. And look, I've said this for years. COD needed to change, and they have, right? I still think next year's fucked. I think they're going to go back to Modern Warfare 2 2022 because that's what they've already announced, basically. It's been leaked. So, not good. Does that mean Black Ops 7 isn't going to be good? No. I think Black Ops 7 is going to be good. Genuinely, I think with the changes we've had, we've finally got the biggest changes addressed. The skill-based matchmaking being one of them. The maps being an issue, for example. The aim assist, things like this that are finally being addressed is things that really pushes people away from the franchise, like myself included, you know? So, I feel like even just, I think it's going to come down to people playing the game. That's the God's honest truth. I think people need to play the game when it comes out to see what it's like, rather than just saying, oh, no, I'm not going to do it because they're going to go back to their old shit, which I get and I understand, but for those that played COD back in the day, like when I did, when it was fun, you need to re-experience that to understand it's fun again, and I feel like this might be the COD to do that. Don't quote me on it, because obviously I could be wrong. We all know how Activision work, but I mean, look, in the end of the day, I wouldn't put it past them to fuck something up, but I also wouldn't put it past Treyarch really fight as hard as they can to keep this game afloat and do well and be good, purely for the fact that they know how much is at stake right now. We've got GTA 6 coming out next year. We've got the Halo Combat Evolved Remaster coming out. There's a lot of big titles coming out this year as well. So, I mean, look, so far it's looking like a dope year for games, dude. I ain't even going to lie. We got Black Ops 7. We got Battlefield 6. We're going to have the Halo Combat Evolved Remaster. We're going to have GTA 6. We're going to have Forza Horizon 6. This might be one of the best years for gaming in, especially AAA-wise, in God knows how many years. So, I'm kind of excited and gassed, right? So, let me know in the comments, what do you guys think of all this? Are you going to be getting Black Ops 7 in 10 days' time? If so, give me a main reason why. Is it because you just want to experience that old school gameplay again? Is it because you want to try and see if they can redeem themselves? Or are you just genuinely curious to see what the gameplay is like? I myself, I'm very interested to play the game and see. I mean, I enjoyed the beta, so I'm intrigued to see how the game's going to play. But I'm very looking forward to just having that skill-based damage and matchmaking, not as much, and also having the less aim assist, so a bit more old school. But I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, as always. And if you are new, don't forget to drop a like and a sub. It helps out a ton, and I'll catch you in the next one.